You might have seen them going from physics department to physics department, two young graduate students in lab coats hoping to teach physicists about the pilot wave interpretation of quantum mechanics, also known as Bohmian mechanics. They let us into their world for a day of door knocking, teaching,
So, obviously, wave function collapse makes no sense.
and community service.
I thought my professor said that a particle doesn't have a definite position and momentum.
Well, they're wrong.
Did anybody tell you about Wisconsin before you came here?
Well, people always told me about you're gonna have cheese curds and bike bars, and I'm like, what's a cheese curd? I don't know what that is.
In Madison, the young physicists often come across people with deeply rooted physics traditions.
We're physicists who subscribe to the Bohmian interpretation of quantum mechanics, and we're wondering if you have a few minutes to talk.
We use Copenhagen interpretation around here, buddy.
So how do you feel about Bohmian mechanics?
Well, you see those true believers wandering around campus quite a bit, knocking on doors, and it gets a little annoying. I thought all of this stuff was settled at the 27 Solvay conference, but apparently they never got the memo and they haven't read the book.
Hello? Hi, do you have a moment to talk about an alternate interpretation of quantum mechanics called Bohmian mechanics?
We do plasma physics here.
But then they meet Mark Safman, who immediately invites them inside.
Yes.
Well, we're here today to try to add to that understanding.
See, we'd like to give you this little book because this book contains a message about the restoration of definite positions of momentum to particles.
But what exactly do these physicists mean? A key difference between Bohmian mechanics and other interpretations of quantum mechanics is that they believe particles are real and behave just like in classical mechanics, except that the wave function for the particle guides the wave, allowing its probability distribution to exhibit properties as if the particle itself were wave-like. Quantum uncertainty merely comes from not knowing precisely the initial position of the point particle inside its wave packet. In this framework, the wave function always obeys the Schrödinger equation, meaning wave function collapse does not occur, resolving the measurement paradox.
The book that people ask for most frequently is Bohmian mechanics. This is a really great introductory text to learning about pilot wave theory. But actually a lot's been written about pilot wave theory. It's really very popular in certain circles. A lot of people use it all the time.
Hi.
We're physicists. Hey, Mom. Yeah, no. I don't know when I'm going to graduate yet.
Why do they keep you two together? I understand you can't split apart except to go to the bathroom?
Well, it's for safety's sake, really. Someone didn't just wave a magic wand and take away the dumb. People do stupid things, but when you're with a companion, it's harder to do really stupid things.
The rules are strict. No reading Griffiths or Sakurai, and no compromising your beliefs. By evening, they're ready for a study session in an unused lab room, hosted by Yuan Shi, once a convert himself. They've gathered to welcome newcomer Vikram to the table. Is it likely that you're going to be converted?
Well, me and quantum mechanics are pretty tight right now. I suppose we could be a little tighter if I change my interpretation, but I just don't think it's going to happen anytime soon.
Have you ever collapsed a wave function before?
Oh, hell yeah.
So, do you think you have a pretty good shot to bring him over?
Well, it's not really about that. Like we taught him, it's really more about deepening his understanding of quantum mechanics.
Regardless of their final success rate, it's moments like this one that seem to excite the missionaries the most. Zach seems equer to hear their message.
Motion, which determines the position of the particle as a function of time. We get back to an ontology that looks a lot like classical mechanics and isn't so divorced from our intuition.
And it reproduces all the same predictions as regular quantum mechanics?
It does.
Oh, wow.
I've been a graduate student for 5 semesters, knocked on countless doors, talked to countless people. The excitement just doesn't go away. The excitement to tell people about what I know and what's brought me happiness and joy.
Most physicists continue to ignore this interpretation of quantum mechanics, but after the tireless efforts of these graduate students, perhaps that will begin to change.